Hello dear students, today we will start the chapter pollination and fertilization. So here you can see that first the definition of pollination. I know you have some basic concept that the basic definition you can say that when pollen grain transfer from anther to stigma, that is called pollination. You know that? Okay, so here we will learn in class 9 that what is the different types of pollination. Okay, so basic definition is transfer of pollen grain from male part, that is called anther pollen grain, to the stigma. Okay, stigma style ovary female part, and you know that here it is the stamen or male part, each divided in two halves. There is the anther and the filament. Okay, that long portion is filament. So pollen grain from anther to stigma, fall of pollen grain occurs, that is known as the pollination. Now students, this can be happen on the same plant, same flower. Okay, suppose it is a flower, its anther and its stigma itself it can happen. Maybe it can happen between the two flower of the same plant, that is also happen, or it can happen between two different plant. Okay, just think it. Okay, in same plant, here is a flower, here is a flower. So from its anther to this flower stigma, that pollination can be happen. And there is different plant, here is a plant, here is a plant, different plant. Okay, so that different between the interchange two plant can happen from one anther. So these are the different types of pollination we will learn today. So if you read student, you can understand when pollen in the same flower, that is known as autogamy. Students, after watching this lecture, there is some my notes I will provide attached. By watching that note, you will write in your copy. Okay, that will help you to understand the chapter and how you will prepare the note, that concept you will get. So here just I make the explanation about the pollination. Okay, so here you can see when same flower that takes place, that is called autogamy. When another flower of same plant, okay, understand, suppose this flower, first point is on the same flower, inside the same flower, anther to stigma. Now it's this another flower of the same plant, that is called geitonogamy. And then third is the another flower of same species, means two different plant, that is called allogamy. Okay, this portion. Okay, so that, and especially the two difference, one is self pollination. Okay, autogamy, and these two, autogamy and geitonogamy, known as self pollination because it happens in the same plant. One in the same flower, another is the two different flower but in the same plant. That's why they known as the self pollination. But cross pollination is called, that is the another thing. I am just coming to that. Okay, that another plant of the same species, when the pollen grain come and fall in the another flower, that is called cross pollination. I hope students now you understand. If you read here, you can understand that kind of pollination. Okay, self pollination, so I think you understand. Now come to the same. Okay, self pollination you understand, no problem. Yeah. So students, here you can see cross pollination, that the transfer of pollen from the anther of flower of one plant to the stigma to the flower of another plant. So student, I hope you understand this. This is the basic, and today I just started the biology. Next class I will totally complete this chapter. So today up to this point, and just read these advantages. Okay, what is the advantage, disadvantages of self pollination? See, this is important, comes in the exam, that it is surer that the bisexual flower where stamens and carpels mature are at the same time. Okay, means that should be the advantage. Okay, you have to so students, you can see that stamen and carpel should be mature at the same time, otherwise that pollination will not take place. Okay, and means when the stamen will mature, and the you know the stamen and carpel. Okay, stamen is the male part and carpels is the female part. Okay, same, just androecium, gynoecium. Okay, you can say that androecium as stamen and gynoecium as carpels. okay, and also you can say it as pistil, okay. So there is lots of alternative names, so you need to remember. Second, you can see that parental character are preserved, okay, and no stage of pollen grain. These 3 points is very important, you need to remember, and that this is very fruitful, and it will grade economy, okay, it will save the economy. Those are doing the flower culture, okay, in massive amount flower cultivation, they used to undergo with these types of different types of pollination happens when we are buying the plants, you know, যেটা আমরা চারা ব্যবসা বলি. So they are also they used to do this kind of different types of to bring the genetic varieties, okay, they used to do different kind plants pollination to get different types of flower. You can see one China rose plant, so different flower will arise from there, and that happens only because of the, that is due to the because of the cross pollination, okay. So just come here, disadvantages. So there is one, that weakening of variety, and second is the does not yield new variety. As same plant it happens, so new variety will not come, but in cross pollination, students, new variety will come. Here it is, the cross pollination, new variety may be arise, and disadvantages, some disadvantages, will not always become, the pollination is not certain, because some pollinating agent is always needed. You know, students, during cross pollination, so someone need to take this pollen grain from one's anther to another plant stigma. Suppose here is a plant, here is a plant, so it needs some agent like air, water, okay. So that for cross pollination, students always need the agent, otherwise the pollen grain by itself it can't go. By insect, you know, insect is a good agent for the cross pollination, okay. So that has explained below. So here, that is some wastage of pollen grain takes place, and uneconomical for the plant, okay. That wastage of pollen grain takes place when a insect support work as a agent, or water, all pollen grain will just disperse in water, and that water will flow. When it will reach to the another plant, that will intake some pollen grain, but maximum of the pollen grain used to waste through this process. I hope, students, you understand there is some different types of cross pollination: unisexuality, dichogamy, okay, heterogamy. You just read these are very important, and you can, I know you can understand. Suppose this one important, heterogamy, that mechanical structure barrier, okay. Sometimes what happens, the flower structure is like that, above so much cover happens that its pollen grain can't reach from anther to the stigma due to the structural barrier, okay. That is known as heterogamy, okay. In some flower, pollen of cannot reach to the stigma, that condition is called heterogamy. Similarly, dichogamy, it is important. If you read, you can see that different type maturation of Androecium, Gynoecium. See, as if Gynoecium mature first, it will release the its stigma active, but anther that time not active. Anther is the part of Androecium, you know, above anther and filament. So if anther, some plant is mature, stigma is not mature, then what happens? Pollen grain will fall, but the stigma can't absorb it, okay. So this condition is called dichogamy. Now, students, some agents of pollination, cross pollination, that is insect pollination, insect pollinated, you read it, okay. If you feel problem, you contact with me, and I am providing some note also. Up to this portion I give the work today, okay, up to the artificial pollination. Thank you.